Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your December the 1st to the 15th tarot reading. So I'm doing it this way because there's so much change in the month of December, and there's a grand conjunction all in Aquarius, which is going to bring in a whole new wave of energy. So I thought if I divided the readings into two, it might be easier because it's a bit too overwhelming. The way to find out how it's operating for you is to get your birth chart done and to look where Aquarius falls. In the natural zodiac, it will be in your fourth house of self-identity, self-image, can be about family, of origin, people close to us. So there might be a great liberation around that area, but you also get your natal birth chart and you examine where this great conjunction's taking place. The links to my website are below, but you don't need a private reading. You know, you can if you're able to, but if not, just do your own birth chart and look to where Uranus is transiting and where Aquarius is transiting, and that will give you insight to what opportunities, what pot of gold awaits you, basically. So Saturn's the mountain, but Jupiter is the pot of gold on top of that mountain. So you get two Lenormand cards. The first card is the letter, which talks about correspondence coming your way, some sort of news. And you get the tree. So the tree tends to represent, obviously it's about trees, but underneath that, it's about, tends to represent feeling solid. It can be about family or people who feel like family. Family's not always blood. Sometimes it's that tribal energy, people that we resonate with. But there's news coming your way, and there's something around connection. There might be some light after a storm. Something like that. Anyhow, Venus is going into Scorpio. So Venus is obviously rules our relationship. So there might be some relational breakthrough. Yeah. So I'll do this from the 1st to the 15th of December. I'm not sure when they'll be going out. It's the 22nd today. I might try and get them out today, guys, by the way, but we'll see. So please give me a vague idea, or a clear idea, sorry, but some sort of clarity about what Scorpio needs to hear for this 2-week period. Shuffle. I'm assuming there's something about your relationships going on. So what you want is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about evolution. There might be some sort of push for change going on when the Five of Wands appears. It's a card that pushes our evolution forward. Scorpio rules evolution. So there might be something about feeling this desire to make a change. Now the gift of the Three of Pentacles is great because it's about teamwork. Let me see. The challenge is a Death card. Shredding an old identity. It's always the big bit. To evolve, we need to shred something. There's no other way. And I think you could probably teach me more about that. Nine of Pentacles in your relationships. Six of Pentacles in work and money. Two of Cups at soul level, which is very interesting because you've got the Two of Cups, but the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is another version of the Hermit card. So it's almost like you're in relationship at a soul level, but being in the Nine of Pentacles. Then you've got the Queen of Swords, then the Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, then the Six of Wands, to some sort of victory. So the Queen of Wands first is a bit confidence. So these could be people, air sign, fire sign, and this could be you standing up in your truth, Scorpio. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we all stood up and were in our truth? Because Aquarius rules the truth. It rules the cosmic mind, standing clear, standing in your power, you know, just like, wow. Because there's nothing really more stunning than a Scorpio when you're in your power, guys, okay? But then you get the Seven of Cups, but then we get a victory of some sort. So already I'm getting a little bit of a complicated message because of a certain two things. So a soul level, you've got the Two of Cups. So obviously at a soul level, we're dealing with some sort of connection with someone, yeah? But what's showing up in your relationships is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is traditionally alone and loving it. She's the Hermit card, but she's a very, very empowered female. And so she doesn't turn up like the Five of Cups. You know when you turn up like the Five of Pentacles into your relationships? So we turn up hungry, needing to be loved. The Nine of Pentacles isn't like that. She is a power in her own right. She's self-sufficient, she's self-supporting, which is the only way we can have an empowered relationship. Yeah. These one-sided relationships do not operate very well. Now, what you want is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about evolution. It's moving forward. Now, before we move forward, there's always a little bit of a head and a heart struggle. Can I clarify the Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands about, please? One card. Two of Swords. The Five of Wands is a card that pushes us forward. But quite often, this is either within you, so your heart's saying one thing and your head's saying another, or it's about some sort of connection with another person. It's operating at a soul level, but on the earth level, you're standing as one. And I think this is where the desire to shred it, to move forward, to get to a new phase is. And the gift is the Three of Pentacles, which is a really interesting gift because it's the Three of Pentacles is about having a common purpose with someone. So working as a team, yeah, which I think is incredibly odd. Can you clarify the three? I mean, it can be a work card. It's very, very often a work card as well, because the Six of Pentacles and money and work is about the flow of money. It's maybe that you're learning some new skills here. You're branching out. Because this guy has already earned these pentacles, look. And he's working on another one. So a lot of people in 2020 have been updating their skills. Everything is getting ready for this grand conjunction where we individuate, where we step out of the, we step out and we become our own unique person, which is exactly where you're going to. So the Three of Pentacles might be about updating your skills. Can you tell me more about the Three of Pentacles? You've got a little bit of a confusing reading. What's the Three of Pentacles about? Again, it's with Aquarius. Aquarius rules the truth. It's about sharing your gifts. It's about sharing your truth. But it's also about intimacy. Putting down the boundaries that separate us and other people. Yeah. We all walk about with these boundaries and these walls, Scorpio. So putting these down is very, very much what the Age of Aquarius is about. And standing in our own truth and our own integrity. With the Three of Pentacles, it's quite odd combination of cards. Because it's almost a desire to evolve as a team. I think for some of you, this is about a relationship. Now the challenge is a death card. So the death card is as a challenge is about, because what you're desiring is evolution. And to evolve, we need to let go of what we're holding on to. So like we become a parent and we need to let go of being a single person, or we evolve in a relationship, so we need to let go of that old identity. So the death card as a challenge is about letting go of an old skin and taking up a new one, which is exactly what you're doing with these two queens, because these are about standing not only in your truth, which is the Queen of Swords, but standing in your power. I am that I am. And standing really proudly and really, really strong in these energies. But it does mean that you're having to let go of whatever role you've been playing up till now. What is it Scorpio needs to let go of? Oh my gosh, most complicated reading of everyone. Just to inform you, what do you need to let go of? One card. Yeah, look. These are our walls. These are our defences. And to get the Star card, because look, she's naked. She doesn't have these defences up. She shares her truth. Aquarius is a bit unity mind. So when we're divided, it's us and them, good and bad. It's all that stuff. And that's not what Aquarius is about. And that's not what this great conjunction's about. Standing in our truth, putting down our boundaries and our walls, and sharing our gifts and our light with other people. And there's, for some reason, it's to do with your pentacles. This is about teamwork. And the Six of Pentacles in your money and work. So this can be about receiving, or it can be about giving. And I mean, esoterically, it's exactly the same thing. Remember, we have to give to receive. That's the end of it, you know, or the other way around. Can be about going for an interview. What's this? It's about your heart. Look. This is all about something a little bit complicated here. And I still think it's about a union with another person that seems to be going on at a soul level, but not particularly showing up in your relational field. And why is it not? Why is it not then? Nine of Swords, there's an awful lot of fear here. There's an awful lot of walls coming up. There's a lot of someone not having courage to step forward. Fear of letting go of what was. These two cards as the challenge. Now, the fours all represent, this is a really complicated reading, Scorpio, so please don't shout at me. The fours are all, this is almost like a private reading for someone. The fours are our security. So most of us don't evolve because we don't want to let go of our fours. Because to go to, when we let go of our fours, we're stepping away from, for some it's our family home, for some it's our stability. Yeah. And this is either your energy or it's someone that you're dealing with. I have no idea. When readings like this show up, I always think there's one or two people and it's their reading. So this is a challenge. A classic example is I'm in a marriage I cannot bear, but it gives me my four. and to step out of it and evolve, which is what you want. I need to let go of it. Do you know what? It's one of my greatest pains because I deal with this a lot, an awful lot. And probably some of you are watching that I do readings for, and it really breaks my heart. We only have next year, Scorpio, after next year, if people don't make this change and stand up for their freedom, to be true to themselves, the doors are going to start shutting. And I'm not one of these people who, I don't want to breed fear, but it's really, really, really time to evolve, particularly between December and May, massive months, because the conjunction's still going to be in relationship with Pluto, which means we're still going to be pushed to let go of the dead wood. There's something really, really powerful going on here. But I tell you what, Scorpio, I don't think you're either not with this person yet because of if I let go of my 4, then it means I need to walk into like the 5 of Pentacles. I need to walk into all that energy. So people resist evolution because they would rather stay in a castle. Even if that castle is full of heartache and pain, they'd rather stay there than walk into the 5 of Wands. But the 5 of Wands is what you want, which means you want to evolve. You want to be honest. You want to open up. The 3 of Pentacles generally represents working with another person to understand what something's about, pulling as a team. But they ain't showing up in your relationships yet. Oh, Scorpio, my gosh. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is showing up in your work. So this might be someone that you work with, by the way. If not, I would say there's a little bit of good vibes coming your way financially. Ace of Cups is a card of adorable karma. I've got the Ace of Cups and the Sun. My only 2 cards I read that way, which tends to be some sort of blessing, some energies looking out for you. And the 6 of Pentacles can be about receiving, or it can be giving. Always think about them as exactly the same way. And then we start to break through that awful old conditioning that we've all inherited of keeping our hearts closed and acting in a way that keeps us disconnected. Yeah, if you've got any opportunities to give, but there might be some receiving as well. But you've got a 2 of Cups going on at a soul level. Wow. What to say? I didn't expect this, sorry. Then you get the Truth. This is about you really, really being in your power. The Queen of Swords is her power is her truth. And the Queen of Wands, her power is her Shakti force, her sexuality, her confidence. Now, I think I've got loads of Scorpio friends and Scorpio clients, and when you stand in your power, guys, it's almost, I want to clap. I want to applaud you when you just stand up and be true and real, which this is about. You then get the 7 of Cups, a bit vague, a bit confused, but then you get the victory. And these people are applauding you. There's some sort of huge success. Now, I just realised something else. The 5 of Wands is what you want, and the 6 of Wands is the outcome. So the 5 of Wands, again, it's that force of evolution that's whispering in your ear, and it's going, move forward. Get out of this crappy thing that you're putting up with, yeah? Or go and stand forward and share your truth. That's what the 5 of Wands is about. Doesn't leave us alone. When I'm about to make a massive change, it's the 5 of Wands that shows up. And the problem is always the Four of Pentacles. Because it's like, I need to step out of my box. How do I pay my rent? How do I live? So the Five of Wands is almost like staring at a black hole. And believing if we jump into that black hole, I'm going to be eaten alive. But then we take a risk and we come out the opposite side and we've succeeded. We've overcame some sort of fear. And the fear that you're dealing with, I don't know, this might be someone that you're dealing with. I've got no control. This reading might be for one person. I think it's for more than one of you. This is a classic Scorpio reading. Yeah. It's a classic way we evolve. We always hold on before we evolve. We always retreat before we break through. Well, maybe not all of us, but 99.9%. And then we break through. What is going on at a soul level here? It's a very, very powerful reading, guys. Hugely complex, though. Yeah, it's with the Page of Cups. Which is about love. So, it's funny, I'm seeing this card a little bit differently, because sometimes I read it as new love, not always. It's a bit purity though, realness. But look, it's still not showing up in your, and it's because it's either you that's keeping these Four of Pentacles, so not opening your heart, not staying with the known, rather than venturing into the great mystery, which is what Scorpio rules, yeah? Or you're dealing with someone who's doing that. You know what, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you something. See, I think you're dealing with someone who's doing it, look. Absolutely emotionally rigid. I've got so much hope for next year, guys. I have got so much hope, especially between December and May. I think a lot of astrologers were putting our, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but what's going to be easy is the ability for us to stand up and be true to ourselves. And which means if you're dealing with someone and this is their pattern, they'll be standing up as well. Because it's going to be the situation we're all going to evolve. Sorry to be so bleak. It's like evolve or die. End of. You want to evolve. We all fear it. Because we all fear stepping away from that four and shredding an old skin. But Scorpio, you fear it, but you long for it. Which one wins? The links to my website is below. But you can get your own chart and begin to see where this is playing out for you. But then if you're dealing with someone else, it'll be playing out for them in a different place. And this is a classic Scorpio reading. Desiring change but holding on to it, or dealing with someone who's doing the same. Deep breath. Talk to the person at a soul level. See, when I'm having difficulties with someone, I always speak to their soul. So I do it without actually doing it. It's the most powerful thing ever, and it resolves things almost immediately. That's what I would do. And yeah, Scorpio, massively complicated, guys. It's only a Sunday morning. Links below. I will be back, hopefully, for the next 2-week reading. And so much love to you guys. Bye.